I feel that. I feel that, King. Disco Elysium. All the way. I love Disco Elysium. Hell yeah. Incredibly based. Whoa, that's really sick. Hell yeah. Yeah, gotta lock in. Hell yeah. Disco Elysium's up on my list of games to stream after we beat the Ace Attorney franchise. Like it's like one of the ones that like almost immediately after we beat Ace Attorney. So I'm excited to stream that. Hell yeah. The whole playthrough that I don't have to do. So real. I know, I gotta play it more. I'm like, I actually had to stop myself from playing. I'm like, I gotta wait. I was only gonna play like 20 minutes to get a feel for the game. And then I got addicted, and I'm like, I gotta stop. Because I want to stream it and have a blind playthrough. It does, it's gripping. Oh no. Hello. Hi. Hey, hello gamers. How we doing? Welcome on in. We're back with Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Episode 2. We watched the intro. Dog. Puppy. We watched the intro last time. And that's it. I'm so ready to actually watch an Ace Attorney stream again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The captive turnabout. A body's discovered. We just started this episode. So, I'm very excited. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing good. I'm losing my voice. Oh no. The universe hates me being a streamer. March 27th, 10:16 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Awesome. Riveting. What is that wanted poster? Still no sign of them, huh? Yeah. How long do they intend to keep us waiting? Now, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure the guard will bring him in any second now. The killing of Bastion Rook. That's right! Rook. Yes. Rook was the guy who died in the last episode. And Knight was the killer. It's been 2 days since the incident at the park, and today we're paying a visit to the detention center. Our aim, of course, is to interview Bronco Knight, who's been charged with a murder. Uh-oh, I don't think we're gonna actually be able to do that. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm pretty sure he's not okay. His trial is due to start tomorrow, and I am to be the prosecutor behind the bench. Well, well then. What's taking so long? You there! What's going on? I don't know, sir. I'll go and check. We got a situation.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
It's Knight. He's been killed. What? Now, how does that happen? How did you let that happen? Killed? In the detention center?
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you waiting for?
Right. Guard, take us to the scene of the crime at once. Yes, sir! Your life, your choice. Wow. It's beautiful. Yo, look at that guy's mustache! That's sick. Sorry, I get distracted by background details. So it didn't happen in the holding cells? But surely that was where he was being held. What's the holdup? The crime scene's this way! No entry. In the... What is that, a bank vault? What is this? Where are you taking us? Doesn't this door lead to... The prison proper, yes.
You mean those other cells aren't part of the prison?
Not exactly, no. Those are the detention center's holding cells. That's where defendants are kept while they're awaiting trial. The area beyond this door serves a rather different purpose. Yeah, it's where the people who are convicted serve out their time. So the actual prison and the detention center are the same building? Okay. I suppose you could say it's the last place a great thief should ever want to be. I've unlocked it, sir. Please follow me.
Okay.
Look at all the people. Oh. Oh. What happened? I'm trying to figure out just by looking what the... Oh my god, there's chessboard. No, he was murdered by chess. Okay, yeah, there's a lot here. We got a glove, and we got that, and rope, and chess, and blood all around his brace thing. His tie's weird. Poor buddy. Oh, oops, forgot to read his dialogue. That's Knight, alright. But he's dead. How could this have happened? And how did he wind up inside the prison proper? Okay. There's a lot going on in this room. Prison workshop? What?
This is horrible. How did Mr. Knight get himself murdered?
I can hardly believe it myself, but there can be no doubting the evidence of our own eyes.
And what's he doing here? I thought he was being held in a detention center, no?
He was. He must have been. His trial hadn't even begun yet. The law states that until convicted, suspects are to be kept in cells separate from the main prison. Only those who have been found guilty are sent to the prison proper. There's no way Knight should have been in here. Maybe he wandered his way over? The detention center and the prison are separated not only by two heavy doors, but also a lengthy corridor. That would have been a long way to wander, especially for a detainee. Okay, map of the facility, including the detention center and the prison proper. Building layout. Yay. Okay, it's a partial layout. Are we gonna get the rest of it eventually? I suppose we better take a closer look at Knight's body. We'll need to examine the scene of the crime carefully if we want to get to the bottom of this. Yay, investigation time! Poor Knight.
Hey! Echo has gone. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Welcome.
Bronco Knight, killed the day before his court date. We better take a closer look. Okay, there's a glove. That's very... very inconspicuous, of course. A rubber glove.
Yep, just the one, though.
I should examine it in more detail. Okay. Oh. Inmate use only. Okay. The fingers are covered in blood on this side. I think we can safely assume that this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood has been spilled. I want to know what's up with the dog that we saw in the opening cutscene.
We can? How come?
Because it had been on the floor when the pool of blood was forming. Then the blood would have flowed around it, but not underneath it.
Oh, meaning there'd only be a band of blood around the edges of the fingers and not all over the backside.
Assuming the glove was discarded after the blood had pooled around the body.
Maybe our murderer ditched it after they did the deed.
It's certainly a possibility. At the very least, whoever it was that dropped it must have seen the body. You there. Yes, sir! Have you seen that glove before? Yes, sir. The prisoners wear them for work. It's strange, though. Prisoners issued with those gloves are under strict orders to keep them in their cells. Okay, so someone's missing a glove. Got it. We're gonna find out who's missing one. It's probably not gonna be the murderer. It's probably gonna be somebody who stumbled across the body. That's my theory, because it'd be kind of, you know, a little too obvious if it was the murderer. They aren't allowed to take them out without permission, and we always check. Or it was stolen. That's my theory. Either it's not the murderer, it's somebody who stumbled upon it, or somebody stole the glove from somebody else's cell.
Those are my theories.
They aren't allowed to take them out without permission. We always check. I suppose that'll explain why there aren't any other gloves in the workshop. Only one glove was found at the crime scene. Prison issued equipment for working inmates, stained with blood and mud. Okay. His chess. Traveling chess. Oh, the music stopped. This is a very intense chess set. Huh? Is that... Is like some of the pieces gonna be missing or something? Oh, I've seen one of these in your office, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure you have, Detective. It's a pocket chess set. The victim's, I'd imagine.
Makes sense. He loved chess after all. I mean, it's in his name.
Yeah, it would have been a good way to pass the time. A folding chessboard with the pieces stored inside. It appears to have belonged to the victim. Great. The body is partially covered by a dirt-stained tarp.
And there's a rope on top of it.
Was he, like, tied up in the sky or something? Yeah, okay. Or, yeah, his body, like, wrapped up. Was Knight tied up with the rope somehow? Discovered on top of Knight's body. Does this mean the victim was tied up? We should take a look under the sheet as well. Look at that red stuff. Okay. You're so iconic. I love you.
Oh, look at all that red stuff.
Yes, I'd say that's blood. Good observation. Whatever, how did you come to this conclusion? Features a colorful design and stained with what I believe to be the victim's blood. Not blood.
We should keep looking around. There's bound to be more secrets to uncover, I'm sure of it.
Okay.
His neck brace is soaked with the blood from the hole in his neck.
Okay. I would assume that's the cause of death, and that it was probably instantaneous. He wouldn't have even had the chance to cry out for help. Damn, it's sad. That's sad. Why would you say that? There's a small cut on his scalp, too. Was he struck with something? Maybe he fell and hit his head after he was stabbed in the throat? Stabbed in the throat. Oh my god. It's possible, but it's too early to say with any certainty. I feel like it's a pretty dark death. For Ace Attorney. Okay, you have your camera with you, correct? Could you lend it to the detective so that he can photograph the body?
Sure thing. All yours, Gummy.
Thanks. Alright, here we go. Wow. His clothes sure are a mess though, huh? Indeed. They appear to be covered in dirt. Killed instantly by a stab wound to the throat, the body is covered in dirt. There's also a small cut on his scalp from where he suffered a blow to the head. Guess he's like me when it comes to laundry. It would be a grave error to think that anybody else could be quite like you, detective. Okay. Is that everything? Oh. Oh, there's his hand. There's something on his finger. A ring?
Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a ring, and an expensive-looking one at that.
Don't even think about it, Kay.
What? I didn't say anything.
Okay. Maybe that'll come into play later. Okay, I think that's everything in this area for now. Alright, let's look around.
What's with all the weird equipment?
They're torture devices. They torture them, Kay. I'm not sure, but I don't see anything particularly suspicious here.
Smells weird, though. Kinda musky, like wet fur.
I didn't know you had such a keen nose. Dog?
Oh, it's nothing special, really. Except when it comes to sniffing out treasure.
Remind me to seal all my valuables away in airtight containers.
No way, Mr. Edgeworth. I'd never steal any of your stuff. You don't have anything valuable.
Damn. But you would happily steal someone else's? I'm not sure that's entirely reassuring. Okay.
It's a sink.
Astute observation, Kay. Yes, it is a sink. It doesn't seem to contain any useful clues.
Nope. No whiff of treasure either.
You do know we're not actually looking for treasure, right? Okay.
Time to inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Oh! She took our line! And it's a real nook and cranny. Indeed, this area is too big to take in all at once. Fortunately, I can use right stick to look further up or down. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Okay.
Looks like a pulley of some kind.
Maybe the prisoners use it for work?
I suppose so, yes.
Okay, so I know you're gonna say no, but...
Absolutely not, Kay. You are not permitted to swing on that rope. Damn.
Oh, I knew it.
I should have known you were being serious. Oops. Oh, the cage?
Weird having something like this in a prison, huh?
A cage inside a cage. Whoa, that's deep. That's deep. Technically, Kay, a prison isn't made up of cages, but cells. Oh my god, nerd alert. That's... Oh my god. It's the step ladder versus ladders debate with cages and cells. That's so funny. Oh my god. I need Kay and Maya interactions. I need them.
What's the difference? No offense, Mr. Edgeworth, but you gotta look at the basic nature of things more.
Yes, and the basic nature of an investigation is the pursuit of accurate facts and information. That's awesome. Okay. These tarps are rather colorful. Yeah, the tarps too. That's what I was pointing at.
They kind of stand out in a room like this, don't they?
They certainly don't look like they belong in a prison.
Look, there's a whip on top of them. It's like a circus. You know who that reminds me of, right?
Is it my sister, Kay? Is it my sister? Are you going to say my sister?
Hey, maybe it's actually hers? Maybe she left it here.
Not a chance. She and her whip are attached at the wrist. Trust me. There was a rope near Knight's body, too.
Speaking of which, want to see my super stealthy
rope escape trick? Thanks, but I'll let you know when I'm in need of saving. She seems genuinely disappointed. Oh my god, I need Kay to interact with, like, Trucy and Maya. It's a necessity. Okay, and I know we have some logic, but I want to keep exploring a little. Oh. This part of the floor is covered with dirt. You know what that means, sir? Footprints! Too many footprints, unfortunately. We'll need a specialist to identify them. Emma? Emma?
Oh, thank you for the posture check.
Guess we gotta wait till forensics gets here. Yes, and in the meantime, if you could refrain from treading all over it. Wouldn't want to slip up and get that old jacket dirty, huh? Good point, Mr. Edgeworth. Thanks. My concern was for the footprints, not your jacket, detective. Again. Logic.
I wonder what goes together. Whoa! Crazy.
These tarps have a pretty distinctive design. In fact, it's the same design as the bloody tarp around Mr. Knight's body. Whoa, you had to use logic for that? Yeah. Oh, wait, who said that?
It's the same design as the bloody tarp around Mr. Knight's body.
That was Kay. I thought that was Edgeworth. Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth.
That'll teach you to be so careless, Mr. Edgeworth. You need to keep your treasures close when there's a great thief around.
I thought you were on sabbatical. Colorful tarp found around the victim's body. Some of these were being stored in Workshop A. Okay. Are we done with our investigation? Not a bad bit of evidence gathering.
Ha! Nothing can stop us when we're on the hunt together. Right, Gummy?
You betcha. We're unstoppable. A regular 3 musketeers. Let's not get carried away, detective. There's one thing we still haven't found. Huh? What do you mean, sir? What's missing from this crime scene? Blood? No. Footprints? No. The murder weapon? Yes. I see no sign of a murder weapon anywhere. You're right. I didn't even think of that, because you're a bad detective. I love you, but you're a bad detective. Come now, detective. These are basic investigative principles we're talking about here. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, sir.
Don't worry, Gummy. It hadn't crossed my mind either.
A fact that hardly puts my mind at ease, Kay. Items that could prove even potentially lethal are strictly controlled within a prison. After all, we wouldn't want the inmates getting their hands on them, would we? Which means acquiring a murder weapon would be hard enough, let alone leaving the scene with one.
Oh yeah, nice thinking, Mr. Edgeworth.
What was the murder weapon, and where has it gone? The answers to these questions may be the keys to figuring out what happened here. It was a key! Put your hands up, Kay. We know it was you. Oh. I don't know who this is. Huh? Didn't know the guy had a whole entourage. Who are you? New person! Excusez-moi, but this is the scene of the crime, right? You're... Wait a second. Are you? No way. Those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow. Mr. Fender? It has been far too long. I know, right? But even after all this time, I'd know that deep bow anywhere. And that neckwear obs. Manfred von No. Oh, no. Oh, that's... Woof. Woof. Manfred von Karma. The man, the legend. Gotta say, I didn't expect to see you here. Oh. Apparently you didn't get the memo. What are you talking about, pal? This is Mr. Edgeworth, not that old geezer. Detective, please. Edgeworth? Wow, guess that explains the fresh face. Can't blame a guy for mixing you two up, though. His spitting image of the old devil in his day. Oof. I see you haven't changed. How many years has it been? Man, good question. But who's counting, eh? Been away traveling so long, I lost track. You know how it is. You know what I do remember? You betraying everything you were supposed to stand for. Damn! Oh my god! Edgeworth, you're being roasted to hell and back. I'm so sorry.
Whoa, where did that come from? Who are you anyway?
This is Eddie Fender. Okay? He's a defense attorney. Defense attorney. Enchanté, as they say. Fender's the name and defendant's the game. I'm a bit. Oh, he said it! He said it! Roll the credits! Roll the credits! He said it! I'm a bit of an ace attorney. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Has he been added to our thing yet? 36. A defense attorney I've known for a long time but haven't seen in years. Apparently he lived abroad for a while. Age 17. A self-styled great thief and so-called second Yatagarasu who's always looking to bag the greatest treasure of all, the truth. Dick Gumshoe, age 32. Homicide detective from the local precinct, is always the first on the scene of any murder investigation. Bronco Knight, age 24. The victim, he was killed while being detained in his detention center's holding cells. His body was discovered in the prison proper.
Ah, gotcha.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
And I'm Kay Faraday, great thief. I'm, on sabbatical at the moment, though.
A great thief. Wow, that's so romantic. Très chic, if you will.
Right? It's nice to finally meet someone who gets it. I'm looking to expand the franchise, actually. I haven't made signing up super simple.
Sounds awesome. I'd love to come hang out with you guys if you'll have me.
Sorry, I should have also mentioned that it's girls only, and they have to be super fun and super cool and...
Hey, I totally get it. No hard feelings, yeah? Come on, bring it in. This guy's awesome. Okay, I love him. And if he ends up doing anything bad, I'm gonna be really sad because I really like him.
You've got to be kidding.
My bad, my bad. I'm just so used to how they do things elsewhere, you know? And why are you here, Mr. Fender? Whoops! Almost forgot this is your scene. Keeping the defense out is strategy number 1 in the Von Karma playbook, after all, isn't it? Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm sorry that he was my mentor. I'm sorry. Andrew's gonna punch him. Thanks, Gumshoe, for coming. Hey, quit it with all the Von Karma stuff, pal. What gives? Detective, calm yourself. His attitude is, unfortunately, understandable. It is? I take it you are Mr. Knight's attorney. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, I was supposed to be anyway. So he was planning to represent Knight if his client hadn't been murdered. He and I would have faced off against each other in court. I'd better see what he has to say for himself. Okay. So the victim asked you to represent him? Sure did. We were supposed to have a little chat today. As was I. But a guard showed up instead and told us that his body had been found. Oh well, things happen. I'm as bummed about it as you. Even brought him some weenies to cheer him up. Mr. Fender, you know you can't bring food into the prison. Oh yeah. Well, it's here now. Want some? Little vice I picked up on my travels. So Moorish. No, thank you. Fine, you do you. What are you doing here anyhow? Don't tell me you wanted to hear Knight's side. Von Karma is always more of a convicted defendant at all costs guy. He didn't teach you that. Oh my god! Stop! Stop bringing up my trauma! Oh my god. That was a long time ago. Like a couple years ago. If you say so. Sure. Sure you don't want any weenies? No, thank you. What was that reaction? Have you met with your client previously? Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Just yesterday, in fact. The Bronxster called me the minute he was arrested. Sounded really freaked out, man. Yeah, mentioned your little performance, too. According to him, you really made a nuisance of yourself. And not a kind word was spoken, I'm sure. Well, sticks and stones and all that. Boy, did he not like you. Trash talked you something fierce. Can't say I didn't join in the fun, though. Fun? How dare you, Mr. Fender? Lighten up, kid. I'm kind of a fixture in the visitors' room here. And I don't think I ever had that much of a gas.
Oh, so you come here a lot?
Hey, don't go getting the wrong idea, little sis. I'm never on the wrong side of the bars. Just happen to know someone who is. The visitors' room is usually where I'm at, but this isn't exactly my first time in the clink either. In which case, I'd better ask him what he knows about this room. Okay. Tell me, what do you know about the scene of the crime? Huh? Oh, this room? No, dude. What do you know about it? I'll give you 3 choices. A classroom, a morgue, a recreation room. It's not- I don't think it's a morgue. Recreation room? Probably, yeah. Classroom? Doubt it? Unless they're teaching them weird stuff. I guess recreation. Is it a recreation room? Whoa. I don't even want to know how you spend your spare time, Edgeworth. Damn. But I guess there's plenty here you can play with if you use your imagination. Probs. Now, let's see what the answer key has to say, shall we? Oh no, you got it wrong. This is actually a workshop. That wasn't on the list. You cheated us. So all the options he gave me were wrong. How infantile. The cons come here to perform various duties. They can learn new skills too, bank some qualifications for when they're back on the street. I see. And how is access to this room controlled? Who has the key? Chill out, Edgeworth. I don't have all the answers. My man over there probably does, though. Right, compadre? Yes, sir. The workshops aren't locked with physical keys. Their doors are fitted with sensors instead. What kind of sensors? Inmates are issued with special bracelets, sir. When they walk through a workshop door, the sensor checks their bracelet. So is that ring on his finger? Because it looks awfully similar to the bracelets. Is that like something? I'm assuming that's how he got in, is with the ring. And if they're not supposed to be there, ding-a-ling-a-ling, an alarm sounds. If they let it ring for too long, then bzzz, they get a real shock, if you know what I mean. Oh my god. And if they try to break or remove the bracelet, bzzz, a shock 3 times worse than that. What? That's brutal. I guess they need to ensure that the inmates follow the rules, but that sounds a bit excessive. If they wish to pass through a door like this one, prisoners need to be accompanied by a guard. We disable the sensors for them and let them in. You get all that? Have any prisoners used this workshop today? No, sir. No one's been in here for days. I'd know if they had. So no prisoners have entered, let alone used this workshop today. Fitted to each workshop's door, they detect and react to the prisoner's bracelets by raising the alarm. Which means that there's a contradiction in this crime scene. Namely, there's something here that shouldn't be. The victim. I'll have to take another quick look over the crime scene and employ my powers of deduction to solve this mystery. I'll scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Alright, what do we got for evidence? Equipment for working inmates. Oh. Because it was an inmate's glove and no prisoners were in? Is that it? Is that the deduction we're making? It's either that or something with like the something. The body. Okay, I was right. Prisoners aren't able to come and go from this workshop as they please. The door sensor would detect their bracelets and the alarm would sound. What's more, according to the guard, no prisoners were authorized to be in this room at all today. And yet here we have a rubber glove of the kind issued to inmates. This is a clear contradiction. So where did the glove come from, sir? I don't know, detective. Not yet, anyway. Once again. All I know for now is that the glove is a valuable piece of evidence. Yay! You. Apart from prisoners and guards, who else has access to this room? No one, sir. This is a prison, after all. Prisoners and guards are pretty much all there is. Mr. Fender? Come on. Don't play us like that, friend. We both know that's not true. You know as well as I do that prisoners and guards aren't the only ones who can come in here. Huh? Oh, do you mean... But sir, they're... Oh? Mr. Fender, would you care to get to the point? Who exactly are you talking about? What? You don't have a pair of peepers in that head of yours? You didn't see them on the way in? Wandering about in the corridors, chilling with their buds? I bet if you moseyed on out of that door right now, you trip over one of them before you'd taken a step. What? Listen, pal, we've got just enough of your baloney. Take a chill pill, big guy. I'm on your side. You know, for such a wide fella, you have a very narrow mind. Oh my god. He's the king of roasts. What did you...
Hold it!
Detective? Oh, sorry, sir. Look, just follow me, okay? Seeing is believing. Isn't that what they say? Like his walk. Okay. March 27th, 11:06 a.m., prison corridor. This is no ordinary slammer. Here the humans share their space with some special friends. Animals. Okay. It was the rabbit. The rabbit did it. Animals? Yep. Furred and feathered fellas of all shapes and sizes. Guard filled me in on how it came about. Seems they decided to try a little experiment in animal therapy a few years back. Is that why Blackwell has Taka? It's his therapy animal. That's so... The cons are assigned a critter each, a buddy to help keep their spirits up. That's actually cute.
Really? Wow, that sounds like so much fun.
Plus, inmates can even earn pet care qualifications if they go through some job training with the animals.
Oh, that must be what all the equipment in the workshop is for.
You got it. Room set up specially for that training stuff. So, you said somebody else could have been at the scene of the crime. Exactamundo, big guy. I was talking about these guys. That just means you're still talking baloney. What would an animal do with a rubber glove? The little clap. I love his sprites. Good question. All I'm saying is that it was possible. The rest is Mr. Prosecutor's problem. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, if you want me to arrest this piece of baloney, just say the word. Let me get this straight. Are you saying these animals can wander freely around the prison? You know the sensors on the doors? They detect the prisoner's bracelets and sound the alarm when somebody goes walkabout. Well, for our furry friends, it's the other way around. They're fitted with microchips that open doors right up.
They are?
Uh-huh. They're implanted just under the skin around the shoulders. Big needle, quick jab, and voila!
What? Doesn't it hurt?
Nope, they don't feel a thing. That's what they tell me anyway. Now where was I? Alright, so the point is, they're not the baddies here, so there's no reason to punish them. It's ironic, really. Here in this institution where the humans are caged, the animals are free to roam to their heart's content. It's poetic, honestly. They open the doors if an animal is detected, but raise the alarm if an inmate's bracelet is detected. Prisoners are not allowed to move freely. Okay. They're not completely free, though. They can't leave the prison proper, for one thing. No sensor on that big mother of a door out, you see? Eh. What's that tinkling sound? Sir? Oh, it's the dog! Aww. Just look at that thing. Is that a bell around its neck? That explains the sound, I suppose. Oh! Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you seriously trying to stare it down?
I refuse to lose to a dog. Not for nothing, sir, but your dog handling skills could use some work. Leave it to a pro. I know how to treat 'em right. Come on now, come to Gummy. Aw. Aw. Oh. There he goes. What is in that guy on the left cell? On the floor? What is that? Man, ignored by a dog. That dog was certainly very different to the other animals. And it seemed to have a real thing against me, and only me. As everything does in these games. Alrighty then. You've met the menagerie. What's next? Guess we better interview some witnesses, right, sir? Indeed. We need more information regarding what was happening around the time the body was found. Let's start with that guy! Hey, you! There in the cell! Oh. Oh, ignored again. Hello? We were wondering if you might be able to tell us anything about this morning's incident.
Is anyone else a little afraid of this guy?
Heh, not a big talker, huh? It's alright, man. I'm on your side here. Let's start with a handshake, huh? Maybe a hug to break the ice. Somebody hug this guy. Seconds out. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, I get it, man. Not everyone's the hugging type. I'm cool with that. Oh. Oh! That's what that was. It's so cute. Round 1. 10 reps each. What is that? Is this man up to? I better see what he has to say for himself. Your name? From the blue corner, it's Rocco D259, Carcerado. Don't mind if I keep moving, do you, boss? Fighter can't let his heart rate drop, see? It doesn't look like there's any danger of that. Don't you worry, you'll lose too much weight doing all that. Gotta make weight before a fight, boss. Won't even make it to the ring if you don't. So you're... Wait, I get it. You gotta be a boxer, right? Nice one, Gumshoe. How'd you come to that conclusion? Was, back in the day. But it's good to stay fightin' fit. Leastways, that's how I see it.
So, is the bear part of your training too? Looks kinda like an apron. It's so cute.
Ain't nothing cute about Teddy. Kid's my partner, see? This here polar bear keeps me on my toes. Aww. He seems to have loosened up a little. Now's my chance. Where were you and Teddy at the time of the incident? Killing the guy? Come on, boss, I ain't no stoolie, and I don't know nothing nohow. I'll be the judge of that. Please answer the question. You punch drunk or something, boss? I told you, I don't know zip. So he won't play ball.
Guess there's only one thing to do, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's hit him.
Indeed, the more he protests his ignorance, the more certain I am that he's hiding something. Alright, let's see exactly what you do and don't know. Shall we, Mr. Carcerado?
Yay.
Now let us analyze the state of play. My Jess! He adopts a boxing stance when he's on his high alert. My guess is that things won't go well if I push too hard at such moments. Okay. When my opponent is on the offensive, I should remain calm and bide my time. Got it. He's bound to reveal an opening eventually, which is when I'll pounce. First, let's see if our friend here knows anything about the incident. I'll start by asking about his movements, and bring this fight to an end before he knows what hit him.
Alrighty.
What'd you do today? Why don't you start by telling me what you've done today? You will answer me, Mr. Carcerado. What? You want a shot at the champ, is that it? Then put him up, pal. Okay, oh, no. He's being offensive, we bide our time. Throwing in the towel already? That's gotta be a record. Fisticuffs is hardly my style, but I'm more than happy to take you on in a game of chess. Incidentally, don't you get tired ducking and diving like that all the time? You don't think I got the stamina, kid? Oh, just you try me. He's still being offensive. I ain't tired. Not today, not ever. Especially not today. Took it real easy this morning. Had me some quiet cell time. Hardly broke a sweat. Really? You look pretty sweaty to me. Give me a break, will ya? I'm done talking, okay? I'm tired. Yeah. Real tired. Yeah, why are you tired? What? You may have kept your boxing skills sharp, Mr. Carcerado, but I'm afraid your lying needs quite a bit of work. Tired? Really? I hardly think that's possible. Especially not after you just told me about your quiet cell time this morning.
So you're lying about something.
Oof. We gotta be careful here, Teddy. When this guy lands, he lands. Whoa! Whoa! He's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I should try asking him about what was happening at the time of the incident. Both in and outside his cell. Okay. I don't need to use my fist in this next round. No, I'll deliver this knockout using carefully chosen words alone.
What were you doing? What were you up to, buddy?
Do you remember what you're doing at the time of the incident? I was, catching some Z's. We both was. The incident happened only a short while ago. You seem wide awake, all things considered. I didn't kill him, I swear. Fighter's gotta be able to get up quick when he's down, but he needs his beauty sleep too. Builds muscle. Is that so? Then I apologize for waking you. I have read that rest is an important part of any boxer's training regime. You don't say. So, Mr. Prosecutor's savvy when it comes to the fight game, huh? Who knew? Oh yeah, how do you know my profession? What? Interesting. How do you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't remember telling you. You've been eavesdropping, haven't you? You've been listening to every word we said out here in the corridor. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, You know. Which means you weren't asleep, and that you are lying again. You're a good kid. Caught me clean with that one. Alright, I admit it. I wasn't catching no Z's. I was throwing them. But what? A guy can't work out in his cell no more without lawyers getting involved? It's such a sad world we live in. Or is a man taking care of himself a crime now? The fact that we now know he was awake is an important development. It could well prove to be a useful clue. Okay. So what was it like around here? Did you notice anything strange around the time of the incident? What do you mean, strange? Don't play dumb! Don't be stupid! Answer the question. Tell me what was going on around that time. Wish I could help you, boss. But I was asleep. We both was. We figured this out already. You were not. Time to deploy my clue. You were exercising. Enough of your barefaced lies. You weren't asleep. You were exercising. You told me as much yourself. For counterpunch, huh? Should have seen that coming. It seems I have you on the ropes, Mr. Carcerado. It's time to come clean about what you know. Alright. You don't gotta shout about it. Stomping around like you own the place. Teddy and his pals have already been scared enough this morning already. Oh. Already scared? You've done well to endure this long, but I fear you'll soon be out for the count. You say the animals have been scared enough already, which implies something happened here earlier. Well, what was it, Mr. Carcerado? Quit it, will ya? I'm getting shell-lacked here. Fine. Somebody yelled, okay? Real loud, real scared. Got all the little guys scared, too. Yeah, laugh it up, Mr. Big Shot Lawyer. Let me see ya do the same thing in the ring. Checkmate. Hey, got him! Mine chest, checkmate! Let's go! I think we've now established that you know more than you're letting on, don't you? Fine, I'll talk.
You did it, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let's not get carried away, Kay. Our work here has only just begun. Hey, can we call a timeout here for a sec, guys? There's something super big I need to say. It's just, well, it's like fate brought us here today after all these years, Edgeworth. Oh. And it's a real privilege watching how you work. Eye-opening stuff, in fact. Just thought you should know I'll be telling you-know-who what you've become. Who's you-know-who?
Who know who?
Keen to get the lowdown, huh? Well... No! Let him talk! Let him talk! I want to know who you-know-who is! That's enough. This has nothing to do with Kay. Whoa, don't have a cow, man. Why so sensitive? Report whatever you wish to whomever you wish. Just do it on somebody else's time. Whatever you say, boss man. But I think he should know at least. Who's he? You know, how you've been living your life since you signed on to doing things the Von Karma way. After all, you've disappointed him enough for one lifetime already. Am I right? Oh my god!
What's he talking about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Nothing that needs to concern you, Kay. Our focus should be on Mr. Carcerado. Now, shall we continue? It's time to hear the truth at last. You won't land a glove on me, kid.
Alright. Wowie zowie. The incident. Ooh-wee. Well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream. I had lots of fun streaming.
This case is interesting. I really like Fender. He's a jerk, but I like him.
I'll send you all a raid to Melody Wisp. Send them some love. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been fun. I'll catch y'all later. Bye guys. Bye. Send you off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.